Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to this live stream. Like you know, I'm Alicia, and I want to start off by thanking you for joining this live stream, for taking your time out to listen to what God put on my heart to share with you. Today, I want to talk to you about because it's a fact that God can and will still use you despite your past, despite the things you've done in your past, despite the choices you made. And I want to give you an example. Like if you know me, I always say something that goes like this. I don't want to talk to demons. I don't speak to demons. Uh, I don't like it when they talk to me. It's something I say out loud always. I say it in Dutch, so I'm translating it now. So um, I don't want to be amused by demons. I need to lower my volume of my device because I can hear myself speak. I'm sorry. Um, but it's a fact. I don't want to be entertained by demons, and I do not want to entertain demons. But what had happened? That's not correct English, I know, but it sounds funny in my head. So, okay, what happened the other day? Last week, something happened. I am the a basketball coach and trainer of my oldest son, and while doing so, on Mondays we practice with another team. Like we are the first team, and then the second team practices with us. Uh, okay, what happened? There is the trainer and the coach of the second team. From day one, I don't want to say we don't get along, because that's putting too much, how do you say it, energy in towards it. We just don't match, and that's okay. You don't have to match with everybody. I'm okay with not matching with everybody. Uh, but what happened? Oh no, I need to continue telling you about the coach. We don't match. In all these years we've known each other, he never gives me the chance to finish a sentence. I don't feel like finishing any sentence towards him, so that's okay. So last week, what happened? I was giving an instruction to one of the children, and the children kept dribbling the ball. And I gave him one warning: hold the ball, okay? And then a little later, he was juggling the ball. And I was like, okay, you need to hold that ball or you need to put it on the ground, on the floor. And uh, that's just normal the way we do this. Third warning you'll get, you need to run 3 laps around the whole field. It's like 4 basketball courts next to each other. So we have the agreement. If you don't listen 3 times, you need to go around all the courts 3 times. Perfecto. No problemo. Okay. So, but while saying this, the trainer of the team, he turned around to one of my children and he just, I'm going to use the microphone for the example. He just shouted in his child's face, "Put that ball on the ground now!" And I was like, "Whoa, let's not do that. That was not the instruction. When you cannot hold your ball in your hand, because I think children have their own responsibility. If they can hold their ball, they can hold the ball. If they cannot hold the ball, they need to put it on the ground." But that was not the instruction. So I'm giving a little bit too much details, but you need to know why. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And then I was like, "Oh, could you please not do that? Because that was not the instruction." And then he started shouting towards me. I was like, "Let's not do that either, because we don't want to have a difficult situation between us." And then he just turned around towards the child again. He was like, "You need to," and then I was like, "Okay, now you need to stop." And then he got a little offended. So okay, I thought it was, oh, we were over. It was over with. So we moved on. And my husband had to step in because he's also the coach and trainer of the team, and he had to step in. That's the whole story, as he told the other man, like calm down. Don't take this too serious. Just calm down." And the man he got upset. He walked away. Okay. After like 10, 20 minutes, I was standing by myself, and that's how I know it was an attack. And he came up to me and he started screaming again, like, "You were wrong," and rah, 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 and rah, rah, and he was telling me what I was thinking and what um what I was thinking about myself, what I was saying, and what I meant with what I said. And I was trying to correct him, like, "No, that's not what I said. It's not what I meant, and don't put words in my mouth." And like I told you, so I was like, "Okay, now we need to stop." Like I told you all before, I talk with my hands. Like I'm passionate. Uh, I just talk to my hands. Like I can come up with all types of excuses. The man, he was getting on my nerves, and I didn't want to allow him to get on my nerves. So I was like, "You need to stop right now." And he was like, "No," and I was like, "Okay, go away." So that's what I did. I know it's kind of rude, but I was like, "Okay, we need to stop here." And I left. With that being said, this was Monday, and it was the second time he was attempting to, uh, how do you say that? It was belittling, but that's not the word I'm looking for. He was trying to teach me a lesson, maybe so. Help me in the comments because I cannot come up with the right words. Okay, so forwarding to last Thursday. I never thought about the incident again. Now, okay, now I need to be honest. Um, Tuesday, I was talking to my friend, and I told her I was like, "Okay, that is so strange and so wrong." Like I didn't know what was happening. Like, why would you um, want that kind of confrontation? Never mind. Okay, after that, last Thursday, the man came up and it was in the hall with the basketball hall, and I was just standing there talking to the children, welcoming them to the new training, and he just walked up to me and he stood like this. I'm gonna use the microphone as for the example again. So, okay, I need to use what I have. And he came up to me and he was like, "Alicia," with his hand in my face like this. And let me tell you, he's like he's like we say in Dutch, a head bigger. He's way taller than me, big man, and he's standing like this in my face. "Alicia, the way you talked to me the other day, Monday, um, I'm not I'm not here for it." But he was speaking in my face. Um, "You are hysterical." Uh, I need to have the word. I'm gonna translate it for you. Give me a second. Second. Ooh, you are retarded, word, hysterical brat. That's what you are. And then he was talking about the incident that occurred last Monday. He was getting personal. And at first, I saw it as an attack, and I was like, "I'm so not bothered by you." I was not impressed at all by the man, but he kept spitting in my face, like, and it felt threatening. That's another thing. And to me like that, and he was still referring to Monday, and I don't know who you think you are. It doesn't matter what he said, but I was a retarded, hysterical brat. Okay, and then all of a sudden, it's instead of walking away, I just snapped. I just snapped. I cannot I can't tell you what I said, but I told him, "You're not a man." Like, threatening a woman like this, "You are not a man." That's what I told him, but okay. It's not cool at all, but okay. I got so mad and I snapped and I told him, like, "I don't know what you are on. Maybe in your household, it's okay for you to speak to your wife like that, but you cannot speak with me like that." But in this whole process, I totally forgot that I was speaking to a demon. So I gave him what he want. I acted like a hysterical, retarded brat. I did. I know I did. But I gave the enemy uh, grounds to talk to me. Like I gave him an opportunity to speak to me. Like normally I say, I don't speak to demons. No way, I don't speak to demons. I'm a little arrogant like that. But now I just dove right into it. Afterwards, uh, at first I felt really threatened by a grown man talking to me like that. That's the first thing. But okay. But afterwards, I was like, "Oh, Alicia, you totally let yourself go. You just let yourself go. How could you do that as a child of God? Why would you do something like that?" So, okay, I repented. I did what he said. I know I did what I had to do, but I opened the door. I opened the door to the voice of the enemy. He has been talking to me all weekend. Like, you see, you let yourself go. You see, God cannot use you anymore. He cannot use people that let themselves go. He cannot use people that don't stay in the word. Because I didn't stay in the word. Let's be honest. Let's be open about it. I didn't stay in the word. He kept telling me, "You see, it's over for you. He can't use you anymore." And I kept shutting him up, but he kept trying to come at me over and over and over again. And I was like, okay, no. And this morning I woke up and Holy Ghost, he told me, "You're gonna talk about this today online." So here I am. Why does he want me to talk to you about this? This is just a silly example. I let myself go. I stepped into the flesh. Um, I let my soul speak, and I sure did let my soul take me up. Uh, but my story is not over. So I want to tell you, even though it seems like God will never use somebody like you, God will never use a sinner like you. Yeah? He sure can. It's not over for you. Like, it's not over for me. He still uses me. Like, through this session, he's using me to tell you, even though I sinned completely last week, he's still using me. He forgave me, and he's still using me to talk to you. Like, I wanna give you a few examples in the Bible. We have a few, characters, people that, uh, went before us that have sinned, and God used them powerfully, like Moses, King David, Peter, Paul, Jacob. You can go on. The list is longer. Even though these people were sinners, God still used them. Like Moses was a murderer. Um, I said that David, he was an adulterer. Like even though they committed one of the biggest sins in God's eyes, God still used them. Like, don't let the enemy confuse you. Don't let the enemy make you believe that that God can't use you anymore, because you are so precious to the kingdom. You're so precious to God. That's the first thing. You're precious to me. You are precious to God, but you are so important to the kingdom. Don't let the enemy withhold you from your destiny. Trust in God. Know who you are in Christ, because it doesn't matter what you did. Even if you committed suicide. No, don't do that. Even if you murder, God can and will still use you if you open your heart to Him, towards Him. So, with that being said, um, I want to thank you for listening. Uh, did you like the video already? Please hit the like button. You can share this video in your network. The more likes we get, the more our how to say that? Bigger I can't come up with the word. The more people will see the video. That's what I want to say. Um, so please hit the like button, share the video, like I said. follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I have more social media channels. You can watch them on my website, find them on my website. I write blogs, look at the blogs. I have two right now online. I wanted to say thank you to Pastor Cindy for allowing me again to be live on her channel. And I also want to say hi to my Saturday evening church family. Hi, because I'm also live over there. But this is something I really need to share with you. And I'm going to say hi to everybody that's watching. Hi, Chrissy. How are you today? Much love back to you. And thank you, Audrey, for saying still important to the kingdom. Those are beautiful words. But that's the complete truth. You are so important to the kingdom. So don't let anybody talk to you and tell you otherwise, because you are needed. So, with this being said, thank you for watching this stream. I can't wait to see you next time. Um, Comment below if you want to share something with me, if you have a testimony to share with me. Um, and otherwise, I want to welcome especially the Saturday evening church family. We're going to have a service at the 21st of October. That will be on a Saturday evening, of course, at the Sterrenschol de Ruimte. That's in Almere. That's near Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, of course. It's going to be in Dutch. I welcome you to join us. And, and if you can join us, watch the live stream. It's going to be in Dutch again, but if you understand Dutch, of course, it's going to be a blessed service because our senior pastor Cindy is going to speak that day. That um, back to basic is the subject of that teaching. So I can't wait to meet you all online and in the flesh. So till next time, people. Thank you. Bye bye.